everyone, thanks for joining me today. I am in Tarpon Springs in a little neighborhood called Explorers Cove, which is right in the heart, well, not in the heart of downtown or the Sponge Docks, but right in the heart of the real residential area of Tarpon Springs. So you can see their lovely single family homes, shaded lots in a lot of cases, sidewalks. A lot of these homes have pools, mostly 3 and 4 bedroom homes around here. And in the western parts of this neighborhood, some of the homes are also waterfront. So this little neighborhood is right down the street from Fred Howard Park, which is a phenomenal county park. I haven't done a video out there yet, but I will soon. We will drive through there so that you can see a little bit of Howard Park. They have a beach, and they have nature trails and picnic pavilions, and what else do they have? Kayak launches and rentals out there. What else do they have? Let's go left. I'm turning left onto the main road that comes through Explorers Cove. So this is, I don't know, Explorers Court or something like that. And we'll just drive through some of these little streets so that you can see this neighborhood. We're going to turn right onto Treasure Drive. There are a lot of graduate signs out. Oh, looks like we're on a cul-de-sac. A lot of these streets in this neighborhood are cul-de-sac streets. There are only 1 or 2 that loop around, and oh, looks like this one goes through. Awesome. Like I was saying, a lot of these are cul-de-sac streets, so they don't go anywhere. You know, you go in and come back out. Just do a little roundabout at the end. In Tarpon Springs, you are allowed to have your boat and your RV in the driveway, which you cannot do in a lot of communities in Pinellas County. Like in Dunedin, you can't do that. You have to have it behind a fence. So in Tarpon Springs, unless you're in an HOA community, they don't care. They're like, yeah, sure. Bring your RV, bring your boat. Enjoy your life. Keep it at your house. That's all good. Again, if you're in an HOA area, then they might not allow that, but for the most part, a lot of places in Tarpon Springs just are okay with people keeping their RV and their boat in the driveway, which is great. So we'll see up here, there's a boat in the driveway. And you'll see at the end of this, we're getting to the waterfront part of this area now. You can see water over there, big homes. My arm is getting tired from holding my gimbal up. Of course, as you get closer out to the water, the homes are going to be bigger. They're going to be more expensive. As you're closer to the inland areas, you're looking at about $500,000 for about 2,000 square feet. So the homes in Explorers Cove over there on the inland that are not waterfront, on the more inner streets, are running, you know, $350,000 to $550,000 more or less. Again, depending on the size of the home and the amenities in the home and whether it's been updated, so on and so forth. And then when you're closer to the water, because you generally have larger homes and you have a better quality of construction because of the location close to the water. Those homes are going to cost significantly more, so you're up in the multi-million-dollar range depending on the size of the house and whether it's waterfront or not. One of the things I really like about this, especially this street in this part of the neighborhood, is that it's built up from the street a little bit, so we're just waiting for this car to come by. But you're built up from the street a little bit, so you don't have as much of a flooding problem as you would if you were built down from the street, obviously. Looks like abandoned lot. Quite a few lots for sale out here, which is not surprising with the real estate market that we're in. If people can't find homes, then they need to build homes, and people that have vacant lands right now are doing really well selling their vacant land and making some money on it. So it's not surprising that people are selling off land that maybe they had decided to hold on to as an investment or to build on later, and have decided not to build and are just selling it off and making a pretty penny on their lands. Especially up here in Tarpon, we still have quite a bit of land up here compared to the southern reaches of Pinellas County, where there isn't nearly as much land available for building on. Okay, we're going to head out of the neighborhood now. We come up here and we're going to go check out Howard Park and some of the areas surrounding the neighborhood so that you guys can see what's around here. And of course, I will put, like I always do, a map at the end so that you can see where the neighborhood is located and the size of the neighborhood, kind of where I drove around and where I went. Right here, when I said it was next to the park, I wasn't kidding. There's the park. So we're just going to scoot right across the street here. So if you live in that neighborhood, you can certainly ride your bike or walk to the park. There is paid parking here. There are pay stations, so if you want to use the park and drive your car, then it's, I believe it's $5 to come in here and park and use the park. But of course, if you walk in or you ride your bike in, there's no need for that. You've got free access to enjoy the park. I'll put a link in the description for Howard Park so that you guys can check out the county website about Howard Park and learn more about it, how to rent pavilions, or learn how large it is and see a little bit more about the history and how it came to be. And you know, I don't see anything yet for parking, so maybe they have done away with that. It's a beautiful park. We used to come here quite a bit when Nick was younger. When my son was younger, we don't come out here nearly as much. There are other parks. You know, most of the Marion County parks are really phenomenal anyways, so we enjoy a lot of the parks that are closer to home. Because I live in Dunedin, or sometimes I just try and explore some of the other parks around. Some of the ones that I haven't been to. I'm not sure where my gimbal is all sideways now. We're headed out onto the little causeway part of this park, and then we'll be out to the beach area and show you around there a bit. Should grab the kayaks and come kayaking out here. I hear it's really nice, but the kayak trails, apparently you need to use them. We're going to pull over and let this jerk that's on my backside go by, since he's in such an all-fired hurry to get somewhere. Here. All right, let's go check out the beach. People do park along here, bring their dogs, go swimming. See, it says caution slippery surfaces. Go fishing, like these kids are, looks like they're cast netting. Oh, here we go. Pay here, display receipt on dash. So there's a pay station right there if you want to park along here and launch your kayak or go fishing or whatever it is that you want to do. This is where the fireworks will be held on 4th of July. So they do a lot of community events like that out here also. So the fireworks will actually be launched from over, oops, you can't see it here. There we go. Little spit of land over there, Sunset Beach. I do have a little video on Sunset Beach. So they will be launched from over there. And then this park will be open for people to come park and sit and watch the fireworks that are launched from over there. Sunset Beach will be closed on the 4th of July so that people can, so the fireworks can be set up. And then this park will be where everyone's watching from. I'm sure it's going to be absolutely packed. A weekday morning when I'm filming this, and it's just a lot busier out here than I thought it would be. See right over there where all those little yellow things are, that's where the kayak rental is, and they have the big water buggy things with the giant tires that you pedal yourself around. So you don't have to have your own kayak to come out here and enjoy. You can rent from out here, or you can bring your own kayak and launch it. Busy even for a weekday morning, which is awesome. Looks like we've got some out-of-staters. It's June, school's out, so you know, yeah, makes sense. You've got all of the beach, huge beach out here, especially compared to Sunset Beach. All of the beach and water to enjoy. Spend a lovely day out here. Can't see a whole lot of it from the car, but we'll try. So there you go. are, of course, bathrooms, lifeguard. Looks like you can do umbrella rentals. And yeah, you know, if you're buying or you're living or you're renting in Explorers Cove that we just drove through, then this is a phenomenal little park to have nearby to be able to get out and enjoy. Alright, so apparently the Mercedes didn't like where they were parked and they just wanted to move from one spot to another. Welcome to Florida, y'all. Yes, apparently you can also bring your camper. Not sure that you can stay parked out here all day long and overnight, but you can certainly bring your camper. That looks like it would be a good fishing and kayaking spot to launch over there. And so there we go. That is the beach portion of Howard Park. I'm going to jump back on the park's causeway and head back in and out to Florida Avenue, which is the main western road in Tarpon Springs, and look at what is around Explorers Cove. So I would love to know in the comments from you guys how you're enjoying these neighborhood tours, if you find them useful, if you find the talking during the video useful. I've thought about also doing just voiceovers, although that's, you know, that's a pain. But I know sometimes I just ramble, so which do you prefer? And what do you think about this park? How do you like Fred Howard Park? Is this the kind of place that you would come hang out on the weekend or on your day off? Is this what draws you to Florida? My arm's getting tired from holding this gimbal. I was trying to shoot with just my little selfie stick, but it doesn't hold the camera steady well enough for my liking. The gimbal works really well, but it's just, you know, after a while it's heavy. And sometimes the horizon goes a little awry, like it did back there. Is not straight. So that's funny. I know that guy that was jogging by. His name's Mark. I met he and his wife Susan from one of the running groups that I used to be a part of back when I could still run. They're running a lot. I can't run anymore, which is unfortunate, but we're still friends on Facebook. They're doing lots of really fun stuff with their running. showing you guys more of the park. We've spent more time in the park than we spent in the neighborhood, which is funny. Tells you how big the park is. Okay, we are coming back to the entrance to the park. And so what we're going to do, this is Sunset Drive or Sunset Road? Sunset, at any rate. And so what we're going to do is Sunset Drive. We're going to turn left. Try not to get hit by a car or get into an accident. The neighborhood right there is Explorers Cove. So we're just going to come out here so that you can see what is on the outskirts of Explorers Cove. Of course, more residences, more houses over here. At the stop sign, we will be at Florida Avenue. And you'll see what we have here are the middle school. Right over here. School's out, so it's all empty, and that's about all that's around here. There's a little that was the main entrance back there to Explorers Cove, so there's a little convenience store and stuff down the street, down Sunset Road, and then down this road there is just more housing. There's a street light up there, and at that street light is the high school and some more small businesses, convenience store, a couple of little restaurants, things like that. But you really have to go into downtown in order to, or into Tarpon Springs in order to find some of the other, grocery stores and bigger shops and stuff like that. So that is it. I hope you enjoyed. There's the school. I hope you enjoyed your tour of Explorers Cove and of this area of Tarpon Springs and Fred Howard Park. And I will put all of the relevant information in the description, so please give us a like, a subscribe, and share this video with anyone who might be interested. Thanks. Have a great day.